And today we reacted to why it sucks to be white in prison. I didn't think it really sucked to be, well, not say that. I know it sucks to be in prison. I didn't think it had a specific race to why it sucks to be in prison. But let's really see what Dante talking about, bruh. I like his videos, prison videos. Really, they all cool. But let's see why it sucks to be white in jail.
So the question is, why do it suck to be white in prison? Well, the truth is, it's a lot of reasons, many reasons, but one of the main reasons is because a lot of white boys that go to prison is weak. And that's just the truth of the matter of the fact. And honestly speaking, in prison, a white dude now becomes a nigga. So, yeah, that's how I typically go. But before I get into that, let me give a disclaimer before we go any further. Not all white dudes, I'm going to say white dudes, because it's the difference between a white boy and a white man. And I'll tell y'all the difference. A white boy is going to get victimized, extorted. 10 times out of 10, he's going to.
That's why you have to work out. Work out like your life depend on it in prison. I'm not going for none of that. First day touchdown, I'm lifting as much as I possibly can. And I'm gonna let you see me lifting too. I'm gonna pump this body up like Broly. Let's do it.
To get his cheeks clapped. And that ain't even negotiable. That's going to happen.
Okay, now that's crazy. That's insane. Like, that's diabolical. There's not a choice. It's gonna happen. Like, that's diabolical.
A white man is gonna fight. He might get his cheeks clapped, he might get extorted, but he ain't gonna just lay down and just take it. You know, he gonna fight, he gonna get that knife and get that knife work going. Now in every prison and on every it's different in every prison. It's different in every region of what's allowed and what's not allowed. I was locked up in a prison where older gang members, well, I ain't gonna say older gang members, certain, how can I put this? Well, forget it, don't matter, because people talk about this all the time in these prison videos anyway. But you got Crips and Bloods that's doing life, and I guess their rule was no homosexuality at all. But then they all had meetings and they said, like, well, forget it. If anybody got 25 years and up, you can be with a punk.
Boy, what? I knew them lifers be doing that, but still, like, man, nah. Y'all can't be street and moving like that. That ain't how it work, bruh. They really be having meetings like that? That's crazy. That is crazy.
Now, like I tell y'all all the time, I can't tell a man how to program. That it is what it is. As long as you ain't, violating me or stepping on my toes or messing up my business, I don't give a damn what you're doing. But the moment you do something that might compromise me and my team, well, then we got a problem. But nevertheless, at the core of all things prison related, if you are white and you come into prison, 9 times out of 10, you are going to get raped. You are. It's not even really.
And that's the sad part about prison. Like, that happens. Like, the fact that really happens in prison is one of the most terrifying things about that. That's probably up there with getting murdered, pretty much. Like, them is hand in hand. Like, just the thought of that, bro. Like, why? Tell you, I'm in every day. Wow. bow every day. Wouldn't even then ain't thinking about nothing else. Just bow. Now I'm going on my day. I don't care about nothing else.
How can I put it? The chances of you not getting raped is like really slim to none. And a lot of time it be your own people. I know usually y'all get that, that stereotypical look of the black guy that's 6'8", 6'9", buff, bald head, you know what I'm saying? And him taking advantage of a white boy, but no, most of the time is their own kind though.
Hold on. Red flag. First off, why it always gotta be some 6'8", muscular, swole, bald black nigga with veins? But same time, your own kind doing it to you, bruh. Your own kind taking you through there. That's bad. That's so bad, bro. I don't wish prison on no man, gang.
Yeah. Most of the time is they own. Look, like when I was in Maddox prison, right? It was a certain organization that if you they were, it was a white organization too, in Maddox prison, MADDOX, right? It's a USP. Like they approach you, and it's only like 3 organizations in there, right? They approach you, and they be like, "Yo, if you get with us," you say no. Okay, cool. Then another organization. Keep in mind, this is white organizations. Then another organization come. Hey, you get down with us? Nope. Okay, cool. Then you get another organization, the last one of the 3 white organizations. Hey, you getting with us? No, I'm a Christian. Okay, cool. Right? Then you find yourself, as a white boy, going to the shower or whatever. And because you ain't got protection, and you ain't get down, because you got to get down, you have to click up. It's mandatory. You ain't got you got a choice not to, join the organization. Sure, you do. You got a choice not to, but this is what this going to result into if you don't click up. So now you find yourself in the shower. You got about 6 or 7 white guys that ain't got no morals and whatever, and they go in there and violate you.
Man.
And when I say violate, I mean...
Man. It ain't even that serious, though, bruh. To be doing that, and then all places you catch me in the shower, I ain't gonna lie, I'm biting, clawing, poking eyes out. I'm grabbing the nose and ripping it. I'm doing all that. I'm giving you a tough time. Like, it ain't gonna be easy. It's not. It's really not.
Clapping your cheeks, whatever. Hold you down, whatever. Now, there is the rare.
For everybody that's watching this, and you have been to prison, like, it's really that wicked in there. Like, prison is really that wicked. This is terrifying, bro. This really scares me. This really scares me bad. I ain't gonna care.
And I say rare, that, there's some white guys that, they just got that bravado about them that they don't need to click up with nobody. They, I guess to be frank with y'all, they was that, when you say, oh, he that nigga, well, you can say, yo, he that white boy. So it was the rarity of them type of dudes that was in there that wasn't going for it. And, for one reason of another, they display a certain level of extreme violence. To put it quite frankly, they'll kill you. One thing about prison, though, is that we all did what we all did what we did to end up in prison, whether you innocent or guilty. And 99.99%, yeah, we guilty. But one thing that
I don't know how true that number is though. Like I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that's true.
I never could understand is why the punishment of, and it's some black organizations and gangs also that I just couldn't get with, that if you violate, when I say violate, let's just say they send you to go do something, you mess up the play or whatever, their punishment is to take your manhood. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why resort to that? I'll tell y'all why. It's easy. I'll tell y'all. I ain't gonna leave y'all scratching your head why the punishment always gotta be that. Well, think about it. A lot of these dudes come to prison. It's not even prison. A lot of these guys go to juvenile. They get juvenile life, right? That means
Juvenile. Hold on. Juvenile life. Hold up. I thought in juvie you get like, I don't know. I guess I don't know everything. I'm assuming what I thought. I thought you go to juvie and then once you like do your time there, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think they move you. I ain't think they give you life like through juvie, so you can start from juvie and finish the rest of the sentence out in prison. I ain't know that. That's wild.
they come in when they like 14, 15.
Bro, that's horrible. Think about that. Like, you 14. You been in the system since 14 till death. Nigga, you ain't live. You ain't did nothing. Nah, that's when I'm in GTA and I do it. That's it. Like, in GTA, I'm really doing that. Like, it's raps. I couldn't imagine that lifestyle. Like, after a few years and it sits with me and I get comfortable. Okay, cool. It's up.
16, age out when they 21 and then get shipped to the prison, right? To the big boy house. And then so that means they ain't never been with a woman. They ain't never laid with a woman at all. So that sex drive don't go nowhere. And then you could look at it vice versa. You got these dudes coming off the streets that's always, chasing tail out there in the street, sleeping with this girl, sleeping with that girl. And then when they get locked up, that sex drive don't go nowhere. And then y'all gotta also understand, a lot of these dudes ain't disciplined. This is why you will see a cat in there. He probably resisted the first week or two, a month, 2-3 months. But now Peanut and Coco and Peaches.
Hold up. Peanut, Coco, and Peaches.
It's starting to look like something, right? And then next thing you know, he done ducked off and done, you know what I'm saying? One might say, yo, Dante, why are you even making this video? Like, what's going on, bro? Talk to us. I'm going to tell y'all why. I just had COVID, right? This my 4th day, and I feel way better. That's why I'm talking slow right now.
To be fair, when I did get COVID, it wasn't bad. I didn't have no symptoms or nothing. Now that COVID shot, that one put me down. Like, I'm in the bed, I couldn't even look up, close my eyes, nothing like that. The smallest inch of light made my head feel like I'm getting smacked by Thor's hammer and stomped out by the Hulk. Like, I'm about ready to cry. That's how bad it hurt.
But I just, throughout the last 3 days, I've been tossing, turning, hot, cold, having the window open, afraid to jump in the shower because I don't know, man. When I first, like, let's say day one, when I got in the shower, I didn't want to get out that shower. It felt so good being in that shower, but when I got out that shower, I felt like garbage. I felt like garbage. But
I don't know. For me, when I'm sick, it's different. Like, I gotta move. I just can't sit there. If I lay there, after that, I get sicker. The more I move, okay, cool. I'm moving. I'm burning the sickness out of my body. Like, that's at least how I move with it.
hey, but anyway, I was laying in the bed and I just thought about my past. And this white guy, I told y'all about him already. White boy Larry from Flint, Michigan. And I remember, when he came to prison or whatever, I told him, like, stay away from this certain individual. And, Larry ain't had nothing. Larry was basically a bum in the streets or whatever, but not really. He just didn't have nothing going on. He used to go to the blood bank, donate plasma or whatever, and that's how he got his bread. And, there's nothing wrong with that. Get your money how you get it, man. As long as you ain't doing nothing.
He couldn't get a job at McDonald's. Like any fast food location, ain't they always hiring? I know for a fact Domino's delivery drivers always hiring.
Legal. So anyway, Larry would find himself in prison. And, like I knew Larry from around the way. I didn't know him personally. Like, me and him was, out playing basketball together or, hanging or, macking on bras, anything like that together. No, nothing like that. I just knew him in passing. So, anyway, when he got there and I seen that he was hanging with this certain individual, and I knew how this individual got down. And, this individual will basically wine and dine you. And he really liked the white boys. And yeah, he was a black guy. Yeah, he'll wine and dine you. He'll, give you fresh white teas, fresh black teas, give you food, give you everything that you want, right? And especially, this is like, you like, what? I ain't got nothing and this dude looking out for me? Man, shoot. Man, this is a blessing. No, it ain't no blessing because what you gonna have to pay. Hey, but anyway, I warned him to stay away from the guy, and, he told me that he got it, and, shortly after, about 2 weeks ago by, I stopped seeing him. He stopped coming to the yard or whatever, and I sent word back, like, say, what's up with the white boy that, it's over there. Word came back that, he ain't coming out of cell. He in the cell with, such and such, and I already knew what time it was, but I didn't have 100% verification of what actually happened until like 3 days later from that. And I seen him out there all dialed up. In prison, people wonder, like, how these people be getting these colorful.
Now, knowing that part, my bad. Respond to the group chat. But that part, the whole, yeah, we gonna bitch you up and dress you up, like, you gonna have to just kill me at this point. That's just the only way we gonna have to do it. I just can't go like that. If you visually look at me and say, hey, look, put this on your head, put this, crush it up, put it on your lips, do all this, that, and a third, halfway tie your shirt, make a crop top, yeah, nah, we gonna have to fight about it. You kill me, hey man, anyways, I can't go that easy. I just can't. I couldn't, as a man, I can't fathom that. That is insane to me. Like, that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? That's so weird.
Like streaks through their hair and wigs and stuff. Well, what happens is you can take a mop head, Get some water.
And see, I just said that. But same time, the mop head, ain't that like a little cartoonish though? Or am I tripping?
Fill up like a bucket or something to fill up your sink and put a whole bunch of like Skittles or Jolly Ranchers, preferably Jolly Ranchers because it hold this color more better. But you can just, you know, fill your sink up, get that color, that dye in there, and then just have that mop head sitting in there for a long time so that the mop head will absorb that color. And there you go, there go the wig. And hey, that's how the white boy Larry was, man. He had that wig on. He had the, you know, he had his pants altered to look tight on him, and he had his white tee, but it was like, y'all know how the women be, would it be like tied up in the front. So when I seen him, man, I'm like, damn, I told him to. But you know what? Here's the thing, though. I don't be feeling bad no more, or more than likely back then, because sometimes, and I know this gonna sound weird, but sometimes some of these cats already got that in them. I mean, just think about it. You know, one of the questions people ask me is, yo, do you think dudes get, you know, was they already gay before they came in there? They more than likely, yeah. Or maybe it's a dude that's battling with his sexual identity or whatever. But either case, if you were a type of dude that's battling with your sexuality or whatever, you come to prison and don't worry about it. You go choose a side.
Hey man, Dante fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, gang. You fucked up for saying that.
Real fast, okay? It's gonna get brought out of you. You ain't even gotta fight that war no more, okay? Cause this motherfucker, hey, I done seen it happen so many times. Let you come in there, not sure, okay? You not being sure is already the decision has already been made for you.
The fact that they making the decision for you is crazy. Imagine you just go to jail. Let's say you are, right? We're gonna do two scenarios. Let's say you are, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Well, if you want to be the, you know, get the they already made up in their mind. Nah, that ain't how it work. We ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that at all. And imagine you not even going there on that tight timing, and you confident on what you want, what you is, and then a nigga just 6'6", bald, tatted up, look like Terry Crews, and another 6'6", bald beard, look like the Reacher, just towering over you. Like, oh yeah, nah, this is what's going on. We run a tight shift. We run this program. This is preset, determined. Like, that's wicked, bro. That's wicked.
Okay, the decision have already been made for you. All right, look. I'm laughing right now because I remember it was this white boy named Richard that came in there. Oh, hold on, man. Hold on. It was this white boy named Richard that came in there. So Richard, this is where they were still selling tobacco or whatever. And
Speaking of tobacco, now that we in the big 2026, now look, can't get it out. Do prisoners have vapes? Okay, look, it's crazy to say because I've seen videos of the prison system where niggas be having PS5s. But we talk about average prisoners. Nobody with statuses. Cause I know they used to have cigarettes in prison. You know what I'm saying? Sneaking them in or when they allowed them. I know niggas be having vapes in there snuck in. I know for sure. Like, there ain't no way. I just got a feeling.
White boy Richard, he kept, I don't want to put the dude name out because he married into the family, and it's, yeah, man, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say this. White boy Richard, he was told that line, like, I don't know what I really want to be. I don't want to be gay, whatever. But, you know, I don't know what I want. So what he would do, he'd go in between the guys that, you know, he knew that liked him and would get a lot of tobacco from them, whatever, in hopes that, you know, well, the guys, and it was black dudes, the guys would give him tobacco, cigarettes, ramen noodles, hygiene, clothes, all type of stuff, because they felt like, and I know this gonna sound sick, but it is what it is, they felt like, they was courting them, right? And I guess they just like the thrill, like, okay, he ain't really gay, but, you know, I want to have him first type of thing. And
real quick, I'm just curious, like, but wouldn't they go for every other race? Like, why is it only specifically white guys? Like, okay, like, say what if a petite Mexican dude come in there? What if a small, tiny 5'5" black guy come in there? What if a little short Asian skinny dude come in there? Like, do they get the same treatment as the white boy, or is it just people? Is it like okay, how dudes on the outside look at the snow bunnies like, yeah, I need me a snow bunny. I can't go without a snow bunny. Is it that, or is it just like he said at the beginning, are they easy to prey on? But same time, if anyone is 5'5", petite or whatever, no muscle, no nothing, and you know they gonna lay down, they gonna anyway, yeah, get down with lay down. Ain't that how it is? I think it's how it is. But if they with that program, it's like you can get over on them. Why not do it to every other race? But it probably is this the whole of, you know what? I'm in her. I'm stuck in her. I can't get to the snow bunnies outside, so I'm gonna get the snow bunnies inside, one way or another. Take it or leave it, nigga.
Remember, he would go in between like 3 different dudes or whatever, and at the end of the day, when, let's just say this all took place maybe in 2 weeks, a 2-week span, where you got these 3 black dudes competing for this white dude love, right? You see how this sound crazy, right? So after like the 2 weeks, you know, these dudes start getting aggressive with him, like, man, hey. But he ended up checking in the hole. He ended up checking in the hole, and it was funny, man, because the dudes was like, they was snapping out. They was mad. Man, what the man? Oh, hell no, I'm gonna kill that bee. I'm gonna kill that bee, right? I don't know, man. Y'all, prison is it's a weird place, man. Prison is a weird.
Obviously, like, prison is a place you do not, prison, jail, any other confinement area where you have no way to get out. You're stuck there for XYZ amount of years. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Do not go.
Weird, strange place. And, you know, one thing I have to say.
Actually, wait a minute. Wait. Stay with me. What if prison is like a reverse Walmart? Cause you know how you go to Walmart, you always seeing something crazy and wacky? That's basically what, you know, prison. It's just, you know, on the outside world.
Is that most people, you know, most guys, when you hear about prison, that's the first thing you hear is, oh, I don't want to get great. That's like the biggest fear. I don't want to get great.
You know what? I'm thinking this. I'm actually more scared to get that done than to get unalived. I'm not gonna care. I think that's more scary now. Not gonna lie.
Well, here's the thing, man. If you weak and you white, it's going to happen. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It might not happen the first day that you get there. Might not happen in the first week. But if you see a guy, if you notice a guy being extra friendly with you,
that's a telltale. I know I'm talking a lot. It wouldn't be a solo video if I didn't talk a lot. Not gonna lie. if someone is being too nice in jail, think about this. In the real world, if a random guy is being too nice to you, you're already being suspicious. In jail, you don't trust nothing. Do not trust nothing. Always keep your guard up at 24/7, 365. Because you should already know, hey, why is he being nice to me? We're in prison. What? This is where the worst of the worst come in. Why? What's going on?
Always around, always trying to strike up. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, there's people in there that just want to talk or whatever, but you got to be able to read the room, you know, read the signs. But if you got a guy that's overly friendly and he always offering you things, giving you things, understand nothing.
He want that derriere, boy.
Nothing in prison is free.
Not at all.
Absolutely nothing. And if you're gonna be that damn gullible and, you know, accept these things, well, understand what comes with it. Now, if you ain't willing to pick up a knife or a piece of steel or whatever you need to do to carve out an example on somebody's body, that's...
I'm telling you, hang. I'm slicing like Deadpool and Leonardo mixed together. Slice and dice. Let's do it.
Trying to press up on you or trying to do the unthinkable to you, then hey, it is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe.
Boy, all that enhancement on Dante Bird. Oh my God. But with that being said, I'm glad y'all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed it as well. Let me know how y'all feel about this video and the whole thing with white boys being targeted in jail, I guess. I don't know, it still don't make no sense to me, but let me know how y'all feel about it, what y'all think about it. But in the description below, we got the TikTok and the Twitch. We be live there a lot of times. Don't forget to hit that like button, notification bell, share, comment, subscribe. Let's do all that, you know, all that nice fine. But share it to a friend, auntie, cousin, uncle, ex, co-workers, whoever. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. But with that being said, we spread love, no hate. See you.